everyone, welcome to Cucina Quarantena, Nico Edition, also late night edition. Today we are making just a nice caramel sauce. I learned how to make this a few weeks ago probably, and I just thought it would be fun to share it with you all. So this is a really insanely simple recipe. So it's just 1 cup of heated cream, which I have on the burner over here.
Okay, and what are you going to do with the caramel sauce once you have it made? What was our idea for fall?
Our idea is to have like apple slices dipped in caramel.
Yeah, so that's going to be our dessert tonight. It's just a simple apple slices dipped in caramel with maybe a little bit of ice cream.
Okay, now like I said, this is a crazy simple recipe. All you need is 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of water, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract for flavoring.
Okay.
So
Nico's got everything all ready. So what do you do first?
You just pour in the sugar and the water.
Okay. So the ratio is 1 cup to a half cup. And you were telling me earlier that you think that working on a gas stove is better than an electric stove, right?
Yeah, because you need to. You don't want this to boil over too much.
Oh yeah, put that way down. So there's a method here. So why are you heating up the cream?
Just so that it incorporates in, so later we're gonna add this into the caramel over here, which we need to keep stirring this so that it doesn't solidify to the sides of the pot.
Okay.
So we're gonna add this into the caramel later.
Yep.
So that it won't harden into a giant cube of caramel at the bottom of your pot.
Okay, so again, we're just making a nice simple caramel sauce tonight for our dessert. We're going to have that with some apples and also with the leftovers of this. Can you tell people what this is that you made last night?
This is just a nice little apple crisp that I made last night. It's
Apple
also,
Brown Betty. Right?
Yeah, apple brown Betty, but
yeah.
It's basically an apple crisp.
All right, so we've got a cup of cream, heavy cream, that is actually from Trader Joe's. This is a really great little kitchen thing if you happen to go to Trader Joe's. Buy a few of these to put into your pantry because it's really nice to have something shelf stable like that, so you can just toss that in when you need it. So we've got our shelf stable whipping cream. So over here we're just cooking the sugar and the water. If you've never made caramel before, I think it's magic, don't you think, Nico?
Yeah, kind of. It all happens so fast.
It does, yeah. So you're using a bamboo stirrer. Do you think that's the best stirrer? Should we use that or a silicone one?
Probably a wooden spoon is probably the best for this.
Why is that?
I don't know, actually. It just seems like it would work the best for stirring this around.
Okay. I personally would probably have chosen a silicone one just because it wouldn't, the sugar wouldn't stick to it, the caramel wouldn't stick, but we'll see how this works. I think this will be okay. So you're basically just going to try to melt the sugar in the water, right?
Yeah, you're just dissolving the sugar into the water, and we should also keep, if you have this on the burner before the caramel is ready, then you should keep stirring this to make sure it doesn't boil over.
So what are the different things we could use this caramel sauce for?
Oh, you could use it for a lot of things. You could use it on a cake. You could use it for candied apples.
Mm-hmm.
You could use it for
ice cream.
Yeah, you could use it for an ice cream sauce. And here's the great thing about adding this cream. It'll stay somewhat like sludgy for like ever.
What?
It won't really like solidify.
Oh, okay.
Even once it cools, it'll stay, it won't stay like liquidy, but it'll stay sludgy.
Okay. So you're just taking your sugar and your water and you're constantly mixing, and then how do you know when it's time to put in the cream?
It'll just kind of brown up really fast.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How long does it usually take?
If you have it on high heat, it won't take that long.
All right.
But I have a feeling that this is going to be a commentary video.
What do you mean?
Like, we'll just talk to the people.
Yeah.
People, talk to us. We are not robots.
That is true. Nico would like to point out we are not robots, and if you have questions to ask about this, you can. So like just a simple caramel sauce, something that I've done with caramel sauce in the past when I've made it.
A little brown.
Oh, is it? Wow, that's fast. What you can do with this, if you learn how to make this, is you can infuse it with different things. If you want to put in like a little dash of cayenne to make it spicy caramel sauce, you could put in different.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, you could put in different flavorings. You could make it a lot of different ways.
I imagine you'd want to put it in with the cream.
Yeah, you can infuse the cream with different flavors. And then something I've done in the past is I have packed this up in jars and given it away as a Christmas present. So you could put, if you made caramel sauce like this, your own homemade caramel sauce, and you want to give something away for the holidays, like for Thanksgiving, like a hostess gift, you could pack this caramel sauce into jars and wrap it up real pretty and give it away. So you could do a lot of interesting things with this. You could make it kind of an orange. You could put some of the buccia di arancia, the orange zest, into the cream. And you could have kind of like a creamsicle orange sauce or caramel sauce. You could put a little dash of chocolate powder in there.
Yeah, this is like a really nice simple recipe that you can do a lot of things with.
Yeah, I was going to do some pasta tonight, but Nico said, nope, I know what we're doing tonight. This is Nico's, it's Cucina Nico Tina.
The Nico kitchen.
Nico's kitchen, yeah.
It's going to be browning as fast as I'd like. That's okay.
I found out, I listened to Homeschool today, and I found that your homeschool teacher doesn't know how to pronounce your name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He pronounces my name Nicola.
Nicola, yeah. That's okay. That's what happens when your mom gives you a foreign name.
Let's see, let's turn this down.
Yeah, we're getting close. I'm going to keep on stirring this. So this is just an easy project you can do with probably ingredients you have in your own home, making your own caramel sauce for ice cream or dipping apple slices.
So now you can see that the sugar is kind of dissolved and it's like a simple syrup now.
Okay.
I mean, for simple syrup, you'd want a lot more water, but
Okay.
it's not really browning yet, so.
Gotta turn it back up.
Yeah, you just wanna keep this over pretty high heat.
This is kind of magical. This reminds me of when I was a kid. They used to have these videos that were really mesmerizing about how things were made. Like going to the taffy factory or the pencil factory. So today our video is how is caramel made. And actually, since Halloween is maybe canceled this year, it's good to figure out how to do things like this so we can make our own candied apples, our own caramel apples, so we can celebrate Thanksgiving without going trick-or-treating. Not Thanksgiving, Halloween. What am I talking about?
Oh yes, let us go trick-or-treating this Thanksgiving, Mother.
Yeah, you'll knock on the door and then people will give you like stuffing and gravy. That actually sounds like a pretty good holiday if you ask me.
Trick-or-turkey.
Trick-or-turkey. We just invented a new holiday. All right, how's it coming? I would say just to kind of add a little zest to this, I'm going to do something a little tricky here. I'm going to add a dash of salt to the cream. Not because I think the whole salted caramel thing is something that I'm into. I do kind of like salted caramel, but we don't need to go too crazy. But adding a little bit of salt to something super sweet always adjusts the flavor. And you know, Mommy's not good at following directions. So I'm always riffing, coming up with new ways to do this. Looks like our apples escaped our pan last night all over the stove.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay. So the apple brown Betty he made last night, that was a really simple recipe. I got a whole bunch of apples at the grocery store really inexpensively. And so do you want to tell people how you made that?
So basically what I did is I pulsed some bread, butter, and brown sugar in our Cuisinart over there.
Uh-huh.
And then I fried up some apples in this same skillet with sugar mixture.
Uh-huh.
That's sugar, salt, and a bunch of spices.
Uh-huh.
And I fried that up, and then I put and after that I basically boiled them in apple cider.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the apple cider had kind of reduced,
Yeah.
I put the breadcrumbs on top.
So basically it's fried apples, and then you mix in a little bit of breadcrumbs that are pulsed with sugar and butter, and then you top it with the breadcrumbs. and then you toast it. So that's called Apple Brown Betty. Tastes a little bit like a cross between apple cobbler and like or apple crisp and I don't know, applesauce, something like that. How's it coming?
Might not seem like it's browning too much right now, but trust me, it'll get really brown in a hurry.
Well, oh yeah, it's getting to that point where you can tell that it's mostly, the water's mostly all gone. Whoop. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it turning brown.
Uh-oh.
Do you see that? Let me see, can I try stirring? Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want me to stir while you get the cream ready? Because you're gonna have to dump fast, right?
Yeah, this goes fast.
So this is a team project. Making caramel is a team sport. We're almost to the payoff, you guys. Thanks for being patient.
Oh yeah, look at how brown that's getting.
Yeah, look at how it's getting brown real fast. So you're gonna what then? You're gonna mix that in. Do we need a whisk or is just the spoon is okay?
Just the spoon is okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're getting more golden. How dark do you like the caramel to be?
Caramel color.
All right. Oh yeah.
It's close. It's really close, but not quite yet.
It's getting more and more and more and more brown. Look how magical this is. And look, you can kind of see that right there. You would not want to taste it.
You would not want to taste it because it would burn all your taste buds off.
It would burn a hole in your tongue for sure.
That is, right now this is so incredibly hot.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Now.
Oh, no. I think you can let it go a little more brown. It's still a little light. It's still golden. We want it to be more amber.
Okay.
Trust the process.
Now.
Trust the process, son. Trust the process. Are you sure? Are you really sure? I think it can use a second more. It should be more amber colored.
We don't want to burn it though.
No, we don't want to burn it, but okay. I know. I like the toastiness, so maybe we disagree about the color.
Okay, now we should put it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? All right, here we go. Woo!
It's gonna get really bubbly, but just
okay.
Be vigilant.
My gosh!
Be vigilant.
Okay, I'm being vigilant. I'm stirring. You're pouring. Oh my goodness, Nico!
You add it in just like
a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Whoa! Woo!
If you add it in all at once, it's gonna boil over and get real bad.
Yeah, I'm turning the heat real.
Oh yeah,
we
should have done that before.
Oh yeah, turn it off. Turn the heat off or turn it way down. Okay, I need more cream. Quick, cream stat. Whoa! Wow, this is like chemistry more than it is like making a dessert.
Yeah. And now look at that. We have caramel.
What about the vanilla? When do we add the vanilla? Now?
You can. Well, I mean, any time at this point.
Okay. Why don't you add some of the vanilla in? You let it cook? Oh, I didn't.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, this is the time that you would add the vanilla.
Yeah, because I don't think it needs to cook, right? I think it's probably done. Whoa.
That's okay.
That's good. Okay, half a teaspoon of vanilla.
Or so.
And then you could choose. You could put in a different flavor if you wanted, like almond caramel. You could put in an almond extract if you wanted to.
Yeah, but this is just a nice classic.
Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell this.
Yeah, it smells really nice right now.
Yeah, I wish that there was smell-o-vision because everybody would love this.
Oh, yeah. That's caramel. That's caramel.
I know. Okay, Nico, get some apples and let's cut up some apples.
Wish we had that, I wish we still had that apple slicer where you could, just like slice down the middle and it would core it and slice it.
Yeah, well. So let's just get some apple slices. This is very, 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 very hot. So I wouldn't even begin to do anything. But this is the point right now, if you were to make this as a gift, that you would want to put it into a pot. It looks really good. And I can't even taste it to tell you if I think it looks good or not. It just... So it doesn't need to cook or does it need to cook, Nico? Do you think it needs to cook at all?
I mean, you can cook it for a little bit. You can cook it for a little bit longer.
Uh-huh.
I would say don't cook it for a lot longer or else it'll burn and taste weird.
Yeah, I think it's probably fine, but I guess maybe the cooking time at this point is going to depend on how thick or thin you want it.
I think we can take it off. Yeah, because at this point,
all you're doing is cooking down the liquid, right?
Yeah. So if you want a thinner one, then you take it off like right after you add the vanilla extract.
Yeah. A thicker one, you mean?
Yeah.
Thinner you would take it off early. Thicker you cook it down just a little bit. So we're going to cook it down just a little bit.
Can you slice
okay.
Can you slice the apples? I'm not very good at it.
Okay, you take the camera.
Okay.
Let's just
look at that.
Give them a good... All right. So here's the recipe. If anybody would like to see the recipe, go ahead and zoom in on that.
These are the ingredients. It's so simple. It's just a half a cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of hot cream, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, or any extract that you want. But for just a classic caramel, then a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Okay.
At this point, I think we're gonna...
Salt, probably.
Oh yeah, and a dash of salt into the cream.
That's the one thing. All right, so let's go ahead and plate this up. I've got some apples that I am putting out here on a platter, and we can arrange them. Fan.
Sorry, weird shot there, chat.
What?
I just did a weird thing with the camera.
Okay, so to make a very, very simple dessert, we can just take that. You could arrange them prettier than that, probably.
Yeah.
And then just drizzle caramel sauce over nice, crisp, fresh apples. I think I like fresh apples more than I would something else, but because we have it, so this could be part of the dessert, and then the other part of the dessert is going to be, we're going to take a nice scoop of last night's dessert, and we will nestle this right in the middle.
Look at that.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to, you could also do a nice scoop of vanilla ice cream right there.
Yeah, or we could do both.
Or we could do both.
There you go. So a little bit of apple brown Betty on a backdrop of fresh apples with fresh caramel sauce. All right, Nico, I'm going to take the camera. I'm not sure you want to try eating them, but what do you think?
You're gonna want to let this cool for a pretty good amount of time, because this
It's hot.
Yeah.
All right.
You know how when you're like cooking up sugar, it gets really, really hot?
Yeah.
This is that times like 1,000.
Yep.
This is so hot right now.
All right, so we've got beautiful apples with an apple brown Betty in the middle, and that is our Cucina Quarantena for tonight. So I'd like to thank my little chef, my clone, little Nico, for being the Cucina Quarantena cuoco stasera, so thank you very much. And this week we're going to be cooking up some fall-themed things. So we're going to be cooking today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. So we've got 3 cooking classes coming up this week. So join us again tomorrow night and on Thursday night. So I think that's all we got for you for tonight. So buonasera, everybody. Buona serata. And eat something sweet. It's cold, right?
Yeah, eat something warm and sweet.
Yeah, I got something sweet right here, so I'm good. So buona serata, everybody.
Bye,
Ciao.
everybody. Bye.